Hi, so my lesson was for first grade and it is on the topic of parts of a plant. So the goal of this lesson is for students to examine the four basic parts of a plant, which are stem, roots, leaf, and flower. My objectives are students will be able to identify the different parts of a plant and students will be able to describe the different parts of a plant. In order to pre-assess, I would draw a picture of a flower onto the smartboard and have the students label each part of the plant: roots, stem, leaf, and flower. Once they have correctly labeled each part, the teacher would then have them describe what each part does and carry on a discussion while doing so. In order to formally assess the students, the teacher will have them all create their own flower using the provided supplies and then labeling each part using a sticky note. And during this assessment, students will all have random flowers. The flowers will not be the same, and the leaves, the stems, the flowers, every part will be different. And in order to summatively assess the students, the teacher will have all of them individually complete the parts of a plant worksheet. The students can then present their flower creations if they would like to. So, as an introduction, like I said before, the students would carry on a discussion along with the teacher after the teacher draws a picture of a plant on the board and asks the students, "What is this?" The students, until they answer plant, the teacher will scaffold, and then once a student does say plant, the teacher will then point to specific parts of that plant and then ask, "Well, what is this?" The stem, "What is this?" The flower, "What is this?" The roots. And after that, the teacher will have the students describe what each part does. As a way of formally assessing the body of my lesson, the teacher will pass out one random fake flower, so you can get that from the dollar store. And so every student will get a flower, and they will also get one piece of brown construction paper and one piece of green construction paper. So they will first have to, so they will glue a piece of brown construction paper along with some green construction paper, and then they will cut grass, draw the roots. They will be drawing the roots on their own, and then they will be gluing the bottom portion of the flower like this. And then, after observing and using their knowledge of the material, they will label the other three basic parts of their flower with sticky notes. And since every student's flower will look the same, it will take them quite a while to observe, notice that some of the leaves are different, notice that the stems look different, notice that the flowers look different, notice that some plants' roots will even look different, because not everybody's going to draw their roots the exact same way. And they will then complete the parts of the plant worksheet after they are done and have their flowers checked by the teacher. And this will require them to just cut and paste little blocks onto a plant picture. And then once that is also corrected by the teacher, students will be able to volunteer and present their flowers to the class. The flowers that they did for the formal assessment, since they will all look the same, and the teacher could then carry on a discussion like, as you can see, all these flowers look different, and what does this stem look like? What does this leaf look like? And then so on and so forth. So I think that it would be a very, very good lesson for students to see the diversity of each part, because I feel like on a lot of worksheets and a lot of books, The flowers that they use for examples and even other plants, they all look kind of the same. So if you do buy fake flowers from the dollar store or any other store for that matter, it would be very easy to add in more differentiation and open the students' minds to more models for the specific content. So, yeah, that's my lesson.